Welcome back. We continue our Day of Giving special with Impact Northwest, a nonprofit organization that prevents homelessness by partnering with people as they navigate through tough times. Joining me now are Interim Executive Director Ada Dorch and board members Suhail Khan and Patrick Shen. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Ada, let's start with you. Tell us about Impact Northwest's mission and services.
Yeah, definitely. So Impact Northwest has been in the community for 60 years. We are solely focused on preventing homelessness, and we do that by keeping people housed so they don't end up on the streets. We find housing for people, but then also provide the wraparound services that a family might need so they can thrive and reach their goals in life.
Yeah. And Suhail and Patrick, talk about why preventing homelessness is so important to each of you and why you wanted to be on the board in the first place. Suhail, we'll start with you.
So I got involved with Impact Northwest almost 12, 13 years ago, and it is one of the organization that it speaks to me around the services Ada just mentioned. Homelessness is a big issue, has been a big issue, and Impact has done an amazing job of making sure that we intervene before things get really bad. So offering rental assistance, food assistance, transportation assistance really spoke to me because we're trying to actively prevent people ending up on the street because it's a lot more costly after they're on the street.
Of course. Patrick, what about you?
Yeah, I have a little bit different story. My wife and I moved up to Portland just recently in 2020. And so that's at the beginning of the pandemic. And we had all these plans to explore Portland, this beautiful city. And everyone was in trouble, right? So we basically asked around our neighborhood, like, how we can help. That's where I met Impact Northwest and board members such as Ada and Suhail. And their message really resonated with me personally because of their addressing the root cause of homelessness and the upstream effects. And so, for example, Impact's housing success rate is over 96% of keeping people housed longer than 6 months. And these are people in between jobs. They are single parents taking care of their child care, taking care of their house, trying to pay rent, at risk of losing their homes and apartments. And so we know this, all this money coming in is really helping to impact these people in a really meaningful way.
Yeah. And, nonprofits are facing many pressures right now. Tell me a little bit more about what you're facing.
Yeah, so we always are. Nonprofits are always facing a lot of challenges, and the people that we serve are facing a lot of challenges. And right now it feels that it's extra challenging in the world with the external pressures that we are facing. And so while that's happening, the need in our community is growing. And so we are really looking at community members who want to find a way to help out this time of the year and this season to really think about Impact Northwest and how they can help us.
Yeah, talk a little bit more about that, because for people who are, everyone wants to give back to this time of year during the holidays. So why should they consider Impact Northwest?
Well, Impact Northwest is the largest and most comprehensive organization in the region dedicated to preventing homelessness. So we provide a very niche, important service to our community members in keeping them housed. So we address the housing crisis in a way that other nonprofits and the government isn't right now. And so that's what makes our services so important. And we hope that the community really sees us that way too.
Yeah. What would either of you say? Because there are other organizations that do similar work, but why should someone consider donating to Impact Northwest, and what made you want to donate and get involved specifically with this organization?
Yeah, so that's a good question. For example, this season, we have a goal to keep at least 600 people and families housed through that. So all the money and donations coming in is going to be directly helping them and the services to get through that buffer and help people get back on their feet through that season.
So, Patrick just mentioned, our main goal this winter is around preventing homelessness for at least 600 people. Just dollars, every dollar is going towards rental assistance, food assistance, transportation assistance. The goal here is survive this winter. As we have seen the local and nationally, there's been massive layoffs, and people are just one bad day away from ending up on the streets. So our goal is to use these funds towards helping people ending up on the street and again, stay housed.
Yeah. So what kind of difference does even a small donation make?
So we can, it's, again, every dollar counts. So even $10 to 10,000, if you go to our website, it lays out a $50 donation will get you a food box for the family. A $500 donation will take care of elderlies living in home alone and don't have assistance around. All the way up to $1,500 supports an entire family with their energy use and rental assistance. So every dollar counts, and we're hoping that this winter cold is is here, the rainy weather is here, and we want to make sure people are not ending up on the streets.
Yeah. Okay. How can people support Impact Northwest? Where should they go? What's the best way?
Obviously our website, but the QR code is on the screen. So if you were to use your camera, go to our link and you can choose the different increments to donate. Please donate generously. It is really important work that Impact is doing, and we need your support this winter.
Thank you so much for coming. And yes, please, thank you for the good work you're doing in the community. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.